Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Here we've got a pair of running backs. We're hoping their number will be called plenty in today's game. It's Jones, Drew's Raiders going up against Woodhead's Chargers. Now let's head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 6 matchup.
Chargers, Raiders, coming up on EA Sports as we get set for today's Week 6 matchup.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms. It always gets ratcheted up, the intensity that is, when you got a divisional matchup at your hands like we do today.
Yes, it's easy to get up for games like this. When you play a divisional opponent, you know it means really twice as much as playing somebody outside your division. You want to win your division to get to the playoffs. You're playing against a team that you've drafted and designed your plays to beat. This is going to be fun to watch.
Now as we go to the field, it's LaMichael James back deep for the kickoff. And Nick Novak is ready to get this one started. Taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. Carr's going to be at quarterback today. He's done his best to avoid costly turnovers so far this season, and it shows up in the interception category. Top 10 right now in the league when it comes to the fewest picks thrown. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. Jones-Drews tackled down after a gain of 7.
It's always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run then to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
Maurice Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. Will go ground, and that's a gain of 9.
Again, just keep our eye on the defense. If they keep giving up runs like this, they're going to have to change what they're doing on the...
The Raiders come out with a split backfield. First down at the 45. They're setting up screen.
That's a good job by the quarterback recognizing it's man-to-man defense. And when you see that, just watch the receiver, lead him to the open space. Nice completion.
The line after that catch for a first down. That long gain sets them up here on this play. McFadden's going to secure the handoff and pick up about 4. And now a look at the Raiders offense, hoping for a reversal of fortune as this offense has not kicked it into gear all year long. One of the lowest scoring teams in the league. The Raiders come to the line. Of course, plenty of pink on the field today and in the stands, as all of October will be seeing this for Breast Cancer Awareness Month in the NFL. That'll stop the play right there. And here's the Chargers defense. They know they need to force turnovers today, coming off a game in which they had no takeaways. The defense looking for one more stop here on third down after that run. Jones-Drews lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Looking across the middle. Oakland in the end zone.
Good job on that touchdown. That puts them ahead. And it's always, of course, better to be ahead than behind.
After. He made it.
return. The ball's coming out to the 20.
Rivers is the man in charge of the offense here today as he continues to be the starting quarterback now in his 11th season. They come to the line, and it's first down. The Chargers come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. He has the grab.
That was a nice job by the offense. He just puts them in a better position.
It's now second down and 2.
Woodhead's going to take the handoff now. Now, here's a look at the Chargers offense. This is an efficient group. Last week, turning the football over just once. That last play was a run. Third down coming up. Woodhead lined up in the backfield. Handoff. Has the first down and a whole lot more.
Well, everybody talks about the pass in the NFL. When it's third and short, you got to man up and be tough and strong. Nice job that time by the
chains after that last run. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. As Allen gains 5. And now here's the Raiders defense. When a quarterback sees this team on his schedule, he can't sleep for weeks. He knows they're the best in the league when it comes to getting the quarterback down. That pass play picked up only 4. Second down and 6 coming up. Rivers set, empty backfield. Halfway through this first quarter now. Royals got it. First down. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
Even on short passes, accuracy is a big, big deal. When you put it on them right in stride, look what happens. They catch it in stride. They don't slow down, of course, and good things happen. Nice touchdown run.
Officials stop play now. They want to take another look at that last play. They're going to take another look at this one to try to determine if it was an accurate spot.
Well, Jim, when there's a challenge of spotting the football, what they're doing when they go to replay, they're trying to see it has to be clear. In other words, it can't be they're not going to move it 1 inch or something like that. They have to have a spot on the field where they clearly can see that the spot was not right for them to change where it was spotted.
First down here after the completion. Phillip Rivers has it under center. It's Woodhead trying to plow ahead. Gains 11.
Woodhead's going to be tired after this run. That is a good long run. The offensive line was terrific.
After picking up the first on the ground. Rivers keeps it. And intercepted. Nice tackle.
This defensive coordinator, he is one aggressive dude. He keeps going after this offense, and finally he gets the interception inside their own 20-yard line and stops the offense from getting any points.
First down on the way. Nickel formation for the defense here. Here's the handoff to Maurice Jones-Drew. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead defense, you're basically saying we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
The Raiders trying to bounce back after last week's tough loss, and they're doing just that so far, winning in a close one.
Yeah, you hate that feeling after losing last week's game.
You ready?
3rd and 3.
Again, the lean on him.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
And as far as the football team up to the 1st down, and look at the excitement on the defensive side.
Royals got it now. That picks up 11. Rivers finds Gates.
This is a route field. They go short, but when you make these double moves like that, you get wide open, and what a throw by the quarterback.
1st down and 10. Throws the pass.
Pass hits the ground and goes incomplete on the short throw.
Following that incompletion.
Phillip Rivers has it under center.
Throws to the right. Antonio Gates hauls it in.
Finding the open space and making a nice catch.
Woodhead lined up in the backfield. The Chargers will take the snap from the 25. And incomplete. Didn't get his feet down.
So 2nd down here.
From the gun, Phillip Rivers ready for the snap. We'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. And there's Floyd. Floyd's brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
Well, when you play this coverage, cover 4. In other words, you got 4 defenders playing deep, equally spread across the field. Well, who's going to cover
6 coming up on this drive?
The Chargers at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Rivers will take the snap from the gun. Has Allen. Allen's brought down after picking up 11 on this play.
Always a good job to pick up some yards with the completion.
First and goal. That's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Chargers.
If you go to an NFL practice, they spend about 40%. So easy here. Nice throw by the quarterback on 1st and goal.
The point after is good. Got a tie game now. Getting set to kick it off. The score's 7-7.
The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. Stays on his feet.
And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Raiders line up. Split backfield. Set up screen. This screen pass will go incomplete.
Number 4, incomplete.
Maurice Jones-Drew gets it here.
Brought down at the 29.
3rd down here. Offense trying to pick up the 1st.
And that's going to do it for the 1st quarter. We'll be back to Oakland for the start of the 2nd after the break. The Raiders still possess the football as we begin the 2nd quarter.
3rd down. It's a dime look for the defense on this play.
All right, here we go. Red 18. Hold on, baby. Alert. Alert.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Has Jones. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Well, when you play this type of defense where you play cover 3, in other words, you have 3 defenders playing one in the middle, one right, and one left. Well, the weakness of that defense is going to be underneath. So slant patterns, they're pretty easy against this cover 3.
Now first and 10. Going to be a tackle for a loss.
Good job by the defense.
Carr's lined up. 2 tight ends set.
Second down and a long way to go.
Off the mark here as this throw heads out of bounds.
Base third down after the incomplete pass. They've come out in the dime package.
Hey, we go rally. Rally. Red, 18, baby. Alert. Alert. Zebra. Zebra.
Carr's going to take it from the gun.
Getting away from the pressure. Then picks up about 3.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Have to punt.
In the end,
It picks up only a yard. Now for this next series. First and 10. The defense gets a sack.
That time the quarterback didn't hold the football. The left side of the line they just collapsed. He doesn't even feel it or see it.
Wide receivers are bunched up.
Rivers is going to take the snap from the shotgun.
Ball is out. And that's going to be a safety.
About the 27 before he's taken down.
Head to the line. Split backfield here.
They'll run it here, and that's a 2-yard gain.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back.
Offense lines up here.
Carr standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Catch made.
Tackled at the 29-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy.
Offense still looking for a first after that completion on second down.
Alert, alert. Rally. Red 18. Red 18.
Carr's back in shotgun formation.
Running away from the pressure.
Beautiful job that time by the QB. He goes back there in the pass, gets a first down.
Split backfield here.
Here we go. Red 18, baby. Alert. Zebra.
The Raiders are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback.
The defense gets the sack.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They
On the last play, now sets up 2nd and 21.
Carr comes out in the pistol.
Maurice Jones-Drew now slashing to the right side, looking for room. Down.
Zebra. Rally. Wide and yank. Zebra.
Carr's got it in the gun.
They're going to get him here for a sack.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing, they're getting after it. Get back to the quarterback and take him down.
Royals got it at the 21. Keeps his legs moving. Gain 12. For the snap. Offense lines up here. Woodhead taking it up the middle. Woodson's there to make the tackle.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in.
Down. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Woodhead's taking the handoff. Woodhead takes the hit and is brought down. And coming up. So, just 3 plays and out for the offense.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
James going to look for space now. He's brought down. Start their drive this time from the 29. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one.
Coming up at halftime, it's the Verizon Halftime Report.
We've got a defense out on that field trying to stand tall and keep this deficit as it is on the scoreboard. Second down and 7. Jones-Drews got it on the handoff. That's a gain of only a yard.
Jones-Drews trying to be patient, but
on this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Carr's going to take it from the gun. Can't find a mark, and this is going to bring up 4th down. Short series this time. Royals got it at the 13. And Royal is brought down. Woodhead lined up in the backfield. Rivers out of the gun. Trying to work that left side. Brought down at the 47-yard line. The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion. They're going to the hurry. Rivers out of the gun. Looks to his left. And the pass is picked by Woodson. The tackle is made.
that was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The gun. And now he'll take off. Atachu's the one who brings him to the ground. That's 2nd down coming up. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Carr's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Greg Little with the grab. They tackle him at
the 26-yard line. The Raiders call the timeout. They're first. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Nickel formation here for the defense.
Wide and yank. Wide and yank. Zebra. Zebra.
Out of the shotgun. And he's taken down.
The quarterback and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
Here's the handoff to Maurice Jones-Drew. Picks up about 2. That's a timeout by the D. Following the run. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Maurice Jones-Drew gets it here, and he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. The Chargers are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. The Raiders are set to punt. Royals got it at the 29. He'll pick up 7 this time. 36 now. Ready for intermission. First, one more play. First and 10. And he's forced to the ground. So that's going to do it for the first half. Raiders are up in this one.
All right, welcome to the Verizon Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Raiders have had their issues holding on to the football, but still remain in this game. The Chargers have to feel like they've missed out on some great opportunities to take control of this game. So here we go. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Raiders opening up on offense. Jones-Drew's given a chance here on the screen, and he'll eventually be brought down, but not before getting to the 27-yard line. Raiders now later on the drive. Jones is found on the quick pass and catched it. This play will go for 6. That puts them up by a touchdown. Now midway through the first, out of the shotgun pass will be completed, and he capped off the 9-play drive with a TD. He'll take the early advantage. Chargers line up at the 8. Here the pass will be completed into coverage, and this will go all the way for a touchdown. We're brand new at 7. So that's it for us at the EA Sports Studio. We'll go back now to Oakland for the start of the second half.
Here at the O.co Coliseum. Third quarter about to get underway. Jim Nance and Phil Simms from the broadcast booth above the 50. And here's Woodhead. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. Down. Floyd's a receiver in the slot. And here we go, the first snap of the second half. Rivers finds Allen. That's a gain of 10. The Chargers have tried to stretch the field vertically, and they certainly have. Rivers has been showing off that cannon he has for an arm.
Yeah, he's got it all, doesn't he? When you watch him throw the football down the field, you can see the arm strength, but the biggest thing is you can see that wonderful touch on the football. He is laying that football in there right on the money.
Royals lined up in the slot. The Chargers take it from the 33. Looking to the right side and throwing. Picks up about 5.
The Chargers look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Down a couple points here in the second half. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on first down. Royals lined up now as a slot receiver. Ball is out. Recovery by the offense.
Nice job by the offense that time. Even though they fumbled the football, quick enough and smart enough to get on it right away.
Woodhead lined up in the backfield.
3rd down and 5.
As Royal. And the tackle is made at the 48-yard line.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short, defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a 4th down.
The Raiders offense ready now to see what it can do. 1st down and 10. Maurice Jones-Drew. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. The Raiders lead right now, but you will see that not everything is going their way. Jones-Drew's had a tough one, especially down the stretch. If they want to control the game, you have to think they're going to go back to him for some more touches and try to get it right.
That's right. Keep giving him the football. Keep mixing the plays up. Don't get obvious in your play calls. If you do, the defense will have everything on their side.
2nd down and 10. Makes the reception. Manti Te'o makes the tackle.
The Raiders, a lot of people like to throw screens and run draws. No, they look deep down the field. It's not there. They throw it short. They pick up some good yards. Now they can do what they want on 3rd, run or pass.
And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the 1st down.
That's what you want to do. Get a 1st down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
The Raiders from the 32. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And that'll be a gain of about 2.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. Carr comes out in the pistol. And he hauls it in. And that's a big-time tackle that keeps them 3 yards short of the 1st down marker.
That's a good job that time by the quarterback getting that pass completion. Now it makes 3rd down very manageable for him.
All right, here we go. Red 18. Red.
The Raiders have it at the 39. No one was open.
Well, quarterbacks know on 3rd down they got to make a decision and get rid of that football because the defense, they are coming after you. That time just not good enough, and he throws an incompletion.
And this will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers now ready to take over as their offense heads onto the field. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 5 times today. Really been beat up.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. Woodhead's lined up in a single back formation. Draw. And he's tackled some 3 yards away from a 1st down.
Well, I know it's not going to make a highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
After that last carry, it's 3rd and 3. Royals going to get set in the slot for this snap. Phillip Rivers from the shotgun. And it's going to be dropped for the sack. And they're going to be punting after a short series.
Well, that's the quarterback's fault. My gosh. the safety. That's who he is supposed to look at all times. When he's under center and when he drops back, he takes his eyes off of him. And what happens? Well, he gets sacked.
And James has got it at the 23. James, 16. The Raiders are set now for their next possession. Jones in the slot. First down at the 38. Outside to the right. Gains maybe 5.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt. When you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Split backfield here.
The Raiders take it from the 43.
Airtight coverage, incomplete.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
The defense comes out in the nickel.
Third and 5. Ball was out. And the defense has it.
He stacked up at that point.
Well, that time the offense fumbles the football, but the defense hit him so hard, there's no chance of hanging on. Hits the ground, and the defense recovers.
The Chargers will take the snap from the 35.
Looking long. He's got the touchdown. And a flag is down.
Touchdown, Chargers.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Roughing the passer call gives the offense 15 yards and a new set of downs.
Yeah, and it was a terrible roughing the passer that time. He absolutely took 2 steps before he hit the quarterback. You can see when he lets the ball go. When you see him let it go, pull up.
Nick Novak ready for the kickoff.
KC's got it on the fair catch as the offense heads out now. The Raiders now bring their offense back onto the field for the next drive. Jones, a receiver in the slot. First down at the 20. They'll go ground. Jones Drew is tackled down.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback.
He's taken down at the 30.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
That's a face mask call, and of course for now on it's 15 yards no matter how you slice it. They don't even have to interpret it anymore. The severity of it, it's a big penalty.
Yeah, it is a big penalty. You know, one thing, you know why we see a lot of face mask penalties in the NFL now? It's because players tackle too high. Get your arms around the waist. Go down low to make those tackles, and you wouldn't get those face mask penalties. I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
So 3 quarters in the books, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders are still in possession as we get this final quarter underway.
Second down coming up. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback.
Will throw it over the middle. Underneath, but
can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. The Chargers have the lead right now, and you see the numbers. You can't help but notice that the pass rush has finally awakened.
Yeah, this pass rush is just overpowering the offensive line. That's always good for a defense. They love seeing that, but their energy level is way up there. That's really helping them out a lot, too.
Here is the first snap of the final quarter, and he's thrown to the ground.
When you blitz on third down, you hope to get to the quarterback. Here's why. Because there are less defensive backs back there. The chances of giving up the big play are pretty high, but the rush, they're quick enough. They get there, and they sack the QB.
To the wall for the offense. Now 1st and 10. It's Woodhead up the middle. Woodson's there to make the tackle. Looking ahead, the Raiders will be playing at home next week, while the Chargers will also be playing at home next week. 2nd down here. Handoff by Rivers. In on the stop. First down here after the run. Floyd's lined up in the slot. Staying with the ground. Woodhead off the left side. And he'll step out. They're able to move the chains after that last run. Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. And there's Gates. And Gates is tackled down after a gain of 10.
Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed a pass, but it still did not get a first down.
This will be 2nd down. Offense lines up here. False start on the offense. Will set them back.
False start, offense.
Second down. And Gates is out wide on the left. Gets the handle here. Slashes to the left side. Got a big lane. And Tyvon Branch has the tackle. New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Dropping back 3. He makes the catch. Moore's going to make the tackle.
Hard to throw the football down the field once you get into the red zone. That time the quarterback, well, he knows that. And he looks down there, nobody open deep, throws it short, and they get a nice solid pickup on that play call.
Nickel formation for the defense here. Browns handed the football. He's brought to a halt. Nothing too exciting here, just plowing ahead, getting closer to that goal line.
Well, they're trying to find out if this defense has the courage and toughness to stand up to them. So far, they haven't. This defense, they better pick it up if they think they're going to stop this offense.
And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
Oh, my gosh. He should have scored that time. Gets tackled inside the 5-yard line. Now we'll see if the offense is good enough to push it in.
The defense is ready to plug up the touchdown. San Diego.
Touchdown Chargers.
You want to make your coach happy? Have the lead and have your offense just keep pushing the football down the field and score and increase that lead.
The point after try is in the books. The Raiders ready to return the kickoff.
ready to take over the football. Maurice Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. The Raiders will take the snap from the 45. Looking across the middle. Gets about 9 on the play. Second down now. Quarterback coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 6th time in this game. He brings it in here, and he's got the first. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. From the gun. With 2 hands, he has it.
Well, you can't play man-to-man, Jim, every single play. Every once in a while, you got to throw in the zone. That's what they did this past play. Hey, it was a good idea. It just didn't work.
The defense comes out in the dime. Second down and 5. Throws the pass. The catch is made. Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Players showing no restraint coming in on the quarterback, and that late hit will cost his team 15.
A lot of times these late hits are called, and I feel for the defensive player. Not in this case. That was an easy call. A blatant late hit. It's worthy of 15 yards.
First and goal from the 7. Makes the reception. Butler's there that time for the tackle. Coming up, second down. That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line. Carr standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Touchdown and drawing close.
Tight ends are so valuable down on the goal line. They're able to maneuver inside. Easy to get defenders to run into each other to get open to score.
Driving extra point is good. The Chargers kickoff return team is on the field. After seeing their defense surrender some points, the score's 21-16. The Chargers ready to return the kick. And no return here. So Rivers will start this drive from the 20. The Chargers bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. It's a 2 tight end formation. First and 10. The give. Heading right. He's tackled at the 28. Here in the second half, one look at these stats tells you a big reason this team's on top today, they've been able to run the football.
They have been physical all day long. It's just like this. You're in a fight. You're throwing body blows. They're working. Why go to the head and go for the knockout? Don't do it. Stay to the body. That's what they've done on the offensive side.
Second and 2. Woodhead up the middle. Phil, today we've seen a running back who was putting up some big rushing totals.
Jim, sometimes I get tired of talking about the quarterbacks and wide receivers, how well they're doing. What a good change of pace to watch the game evolve around a running back. And, man, this guy is taking advantage of those opportunities.
Kevin Burnett able to bring him down.
That's awesome. Every time you pick up a first down, what does that do? It shortens the game. It also keeps your defense on the sideline, and they get rested up and ready for their turn. But you got a lead here. It's a small one in the second half.
Coming out of the 2-minute warning, and a riveting moment right here. The defense must make a play here to have any chance at all. First down here after the run. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Woodhead middle. Moore's there to take him down. That's a timeout call. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8.
Phillip Rivers has it under center. Brown's going to secure the handoff. They bring him to the turf. They call for the timeout to stop the clock. They're able to move the chains after that last run. Woodhead's going to take the handoff now. There's a flag out.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Boy, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime.
False start. Offense.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. First and 15 to go. Right back to the ground. Takes it the distance for the touchdown.
Keep being aggressive on the offensive side. That's what they did that time. That's why they scored. They kept going after it.
The Chargers getting set for the point after. It's good. The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. And a flag comes out.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
And it's thrown incomplete. Second down, late in the fourth quarter. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Carr's back in shotgun formation. He'll fire it out to the left. It's intercepted, and that's going to end the comeback attempt. Tackles made.
Butler was able to show off those great hands and picking off that pass from the linebacker position. What a job and what a pair of hands.
First down on the way. Takes the knee. Second down coming up. Woodhead lined up in the backfield. The flag is down.
Delay of game. Offense. Still second
And here
down.
we have second down. Takes the knee. On the way, third down. This divisional matchup.
They did, Jim, and look, they have nobody to blame but themselves. The opportunities were there. They did not take advantage of them. They made mistakes that you just cannot make in the NFL if you expect to win.
What a memorable game this truly was. For Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini, and Larry Ridley, Jim Nance saying so long for now, and we leave you with the GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.
We're at the halfway point of the season. The quarterback continues to struggle, especially lately the last few games. Will we see a change of quarterback?